This is a 76-year-old woman, but when you see her, you won't believe it. After all, she doesn't look older than 40. Her name is Juyoung Han, and she is full of energy and love for her life. But in order to look young, she does not resort to anything incredible. All of her methods can be used by each of us. And what you learn today will see you with your prostate. Today you will find out what secrets and principles she manages to stay so young and energetic. Watch this video to the end. It will be very interesting and useful. So, let's get started. Juyoung Han is 76 years old, but her appearance is just the tip of the iceberg. The real secret is not hidden in creams or good camera angles, but in how she lives every day. Her life cannot be called calm or age-related in the usual sense. She is active, moves a lot, travels, meets with friends, visits different places. And it's not just a beautiful picture, it's the foundation on which her condition rests. An active lifestyle is not about sports for show. It's about the constant inclusion of the body in the process of life. When a person moves, his body does not stagnate. Blood circulation improves, cells receive more oxygen, and the metabolism works faster. But there is a less obvious effect. Movement literally tricks the brain. When you're active, your brain doesn't get the signal we're getting old, it's time to slow down. On the contrary, it supports a mode of functioning close to a younger age. Juyoung Han does sports, and it's not a grueling workout for the sake of perfect fitness. It is a regular physical activity that supports flexibility, strength, and endurance. With age, muscles naturally lose volume and joints become less mobile. But if the body is constantly being used, it adapts. It's like a mechanism. If you use it, it works. If not, it rusts. Physical activity reduces the risk of chronic diseases, maintains hormonal balance, and even affects sleep quality. And a good night's sleep, in turn, is one of the key factors in slowing down aging. But movement is only part of the picture. Nutrition plays an important role. Juyoung Han's diet is not based on strict restrictions, but on an informed choice. Her menu contains a lot of vegetables, fruits, eggs, cheeses, products that give the body not just calories, but building blocks for renewal. Vegetables and fruits are a source of antioxidants. These substances protect cells from damage that accumulates over time and accelerates aging. Imagine that thousands of micro injuries occur in the body every day. Antioxidants work as a repair system, reducing this wear and tear. Eggs are a complete protein that is necessary for tissue repair. With age, the need for high-quality protein only increases because the body is worse at regenerating. Lack of protein is one of the causes of muscle loss and general weakness. Cheeses, despite their reputation, provide moderate amounts of calcium and healthy fats that support healthy bones and the nervous system. And fats, by the way, play an important role in the condition of the skin. It is precisely because of the lack of proper fats that the skin becomes dry, dull, and loses elasticity faster. But it's not just about individual products. What matters is how a person treats food. Juyoung Han does not have a chaotic diet, overeating, or constant spikes in blood sugar. Her diet is stable, which means that the body does not live in a stress regime. And this is the key point. Chronic stress is one of the main accelerators of aging, and nutrition directly affects it. Another aspect that is often underestimated is the appearance. Juyoung Han looks after himself and dresses stylishly. At first glance, this may seem superficial, but in fact, it is a powerful psychological tool. When a person takes care of their appearance, they maintain a certain identity. He does not allow himself to surrender to age. This affects behavior, posture, and how a person interacts with others. Clothing is not just a fabric, it's a signal. And this signal goes not only to other people, but also to yourself. There is an interesting effect. When a person looks younger, others begin to treat him accordingly. This starts a chain reaction. more communication, more activity, more involvement in life. And social activity is another factor of longevity. Juyoung Han talks a lot, meets with friends, visits different places. It's not just entertainment. Social connections are directly related to mental health. Loneliness, on the contrary, accelerates aging, increases stress levels, and even affects the immune system. When a person is involved in life, they have an incentive to stay active. He does not shut himself in, does not reduce his world to a minimum set of actions. And this is what often distinguishes people who age quickly from those who remain young. Traveling is another important element of our life. New places, new experiences, new emotions. It's a constant brain stimulation. When we encounter something new, the brain creates new neural connections. This supports cognitive functions and reduces the risk of age-related changes related to memory and thinking. In fact, Juyoung Han lives in a constant development mode. And this is perhaps the main secret. Her life is not fixed in the past. She doesn't live on memories. She creates new ones. If you try to put all this into one picture, it becomes obvious. Youth is not one factor. It's a system. Movement supports the body. Nutrition supports internal processes. Style and appearance support the psychological state. And social activity and new experiences support brain function. And the most interesting thing here is not even what Juyoung Han is doing. The point is that none of this is something unattainable. There are no secret techniques, no extreme solutions. There is consistency, regularity, and awareness. In her case, age is just a number that does not determine either her behavior or her abilities. And perhaps the main conclusion here is that aging is not a sudden process that occurs at one moment. This is the cumulative effect of our habits. Every day either brings us closer to a state of decline or, conversely, supports a resource. The story of Juyoung Han is not about an ideal to strive for at all costs. It's about understanding that everyone has control over how they will feel in 10, 20, or 30 years. And sometimes the difference between getting old and living lies in very simple things that most people ignore for some reason. Friends, what do you think of this woman? Write your opinion in the comments. If this video was useful to you, then please like it and share the link with someone who might find it particularly useful. We also recommend that you watch this video that is currently appearing on your screen.